everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Sundays at Tiffany's, where we just get motivated for the week ahead. So I'm really happy to bring this series back every Sunday. Just let me know what you want to see. I just love doing the Sundays at Tiffany's, and just it helps me get ready for the week ahead, which will hopefully in turn get you motivated for the week ahead. So today I just have a quick grocery haul. It wasn't really like planned out in advance. I was just like, oh crap, we need groceries. So I ordered a bunch of stuff, and I'm also going to be doing an ingredient prep and just sharing some meals that we'll be having for the week as well. Also, I'm excited for Tuesday's video coming up. I'm going to do like a how to get your month together type video, so I hope that you'll be back for that. Make sure you subscribe, and my goal for this channel is just to motivate you, give you some ideas to make life easier and more enjoyable, as well as just more intentional. So again, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, so like I said, I just grabbed some items from Amazon for the week ahead. It's just always quick, and I feel like they always have what I need and make really good substitutions. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you every single thing because you can see, but some of the frozen vegetables I got to actually roast in the oven. This is our favorite brand of like breakfast sausage, and the kids, you know, they love these corn dogs, and they're gluten-free, which is nice, the same as these nuggets. But yeah, we always stock up on this kind of stuff. Even the rice cauliflower, it sounds crazy, but you can put it in your smoothies for added nutrition. Yeah, and this coconut milk I'm going to be using for overnight oats, as well as that coconut yogurt. A lot of you told me to use this oat milk, and I actually really like that one. And then this is my favorite coffee, as you know. And then the fresh pasta is just so good. I always get it when I order from Amazon. We do switch up our stores a lot. I feel like I mostly get like Giant, Wegmans, Amazon. I hate doing Aldi, like Instacart, because it's always just so wrong and like messed up. So I love doing Aldi when I can actually go in store. They actually just made one a little bit closer to us, so I should definitely go check it out. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see an Aldi shop with me and grocery haul, because I actually really miss Aldi because they have a lot of like their brand of items that I really like that you can't get at other stores. This is actually for smoothies as well as the coconut milk. Okay, hear me out. Someone I follow on Instagram was putting balsamic vinegar on their hard-boiled eggs, and I was like, I need to try that, and I actually really enjoyed it. So that's why I needed balsamic anyway, because I use it in a lot of sauces and marinades and things like that, but it was really good on a hard-boiled egg. And here is the produce that we got as well, which reminds me I should probably go make a smoothie. So I've been getting a ton of citrus fruits. I just really love oranges. Actually made fresh orange juice for the kids the other day, and then the lemons, we make a lemon ginger tonic. I'm doing this voiceover the same day that you're watching this in the morning, and I will tell you that most of this produce is already gone. The kids eat a lot of fruit, which is really great, and then anything that I feel like is maybe starting to get, you know, a little bit too soft or anything like that, I'll just throw it into a muffin. So this is another item that I always get when we order from Amazon, is that organic mango. They love the dried mango. It's gone in like 2 days. And then these are my sad flowers. We'll talk about that later. And then I needed some rinse aid. I never tried this one, but so far so good. And then this exfoliating foot mask for Chris and I, which was really nice. So now we're going to get into our prepping. These are the bananas that I already had. And you can see they're starting to turn slightly, so they're perfect for muffins. I always order an extra bunch knowing that one will get this way, because we'll use it in other things. But today I'm just going to freeze these for smoothies, and it's perfect to just throw them in. I don't have to use ice or anything like that. So I'm filling up my vase. So excited to put some fresh flowers in here. I've been seeing so many reels on how to like tape your vase to make your flowers look so pretty. And then I opened up my flowers, and both of the like main pink flowers were chopped off. So I have the saddest looking bouquet, if you will. I don't even think you can call it that. So yeah, I need to go buy some flowers. And then I just wanted to show you how I like to write things down just ingredients, it's a great idea to write down what ingredients you have if you don't feel like meal planning per se that week. So just so you know what you have, you can, match a protein with a vegetable and another side. It's just nice so that nothing goes bad. And now I'm just, doing my rinse with my Thieves fruit and veggie soak, getting everything nice and clean before we chop it up and put it away. So the other day I was thinking about like some of the reels that I've made on Instagram, and like I use songs that I used to like when I was younger a lot of times, and it just made me laugh because like I'm sitting here like putting like hip hop songs or like club songs to me cooking when I used to be, dancing to them, and now I have like, I don't know, clubbing while I'm washing my fruits and vegetables, but it's fine. Alright, so I'm all set up. I have this little thing that clips onto your drawers. You've seen it before. Since my garbage can isn't in the island, it's nice to just have that there and be able to put all like the little scraps in there. It's just a little bit easier. I do wish that I had like a composter, and I was wondering, I live in Pennsylvania, so you might not be able to answer this for me, but I feel like now is the time where you can start doing seeds or something. I definitely want to plant some stuff with the kids this year. I really, really miss that from our old house. I used to love doing some gardening and stuff like that. So in the air fryer you just saw, I paused from cutting because it was preheated. I just put in some green beans with the Flavor God ranch seasoning and a little bit of cooking spray, which is made of just olive oil, and they're so good like that. So I recently started cutting my Brussels sprouts even smaller. I just like them much more that way, and they get crispier, so you'll see a close-up soon, but I kind of cut them into thirds. And then Evie, you'll see all my kids have come up and like grabbed fruits and veggies, which is one of my favorite things about like prepping everything. The kids always come up and grab healthy things. Evie thought that blueberry was very tart, but then she asked for some more. So I'm just drizzling these with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper, and I'm going to roast them on 425 and kind of just keep checking on them until they're nice and crispy and cooked through. Also, just want to share this precious moment I caught on camera that made me want to cry.
Hi, baby. Mom. Yeah. How are you such a great mom at making videos, and a great mom, and you have a great heart, and you're such good at making food. We definitely got this is a video.
I love you. Yes, you just point homework. You know that?
Yes, I always know that because you always tell me.
I know. And you're just the best.
Oh, yeah. Please. Oh.
I love you, baby.
If there's one thing I wish I would have purchased sooner, that is I was going to say green beans. Wow, Tiffany. The Ninja Foodie, because we use it all the time. It cooks so fast and I love it. So I put the green beans away and set them on the counter and let them cool off before I put them away. And I'm just starting to put my berries away. The raspberries, I always just like rinse with water because they get so mushy so fast. And I feel like even when I get them, they're half are mushy. So I always try to like have them eat these first just because they do go bad so quickly. I do find if you put a napkin in there with it, it absorbs the moisture and keeps them fresh a little bit longer, but still, it's definitely hard to keep raspberries fresh. So next I'm doing the strawberries. Sometimes I'll just cut all the tops off and put it away just because they do eat them so fast. Other times I'll just put them in here whole, but this day I'm just cutting the tops off because I know that when I pull them out for whatever meal that they'll get eaten right away.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so.
I love prepping peppers too because one, I can use them in whatever recipe, but also my kids eat them like they're chips, so obviously I'd much rather them have like peppers than chips. So yeah, I like cutting these in advance as well. Same thing here, something as little as just cutting the broccoli ahead of time will, be much easier to just throw it in the steamer or throw it in the soup, and it will definitely get used a lot sooner than if it was not cut.
No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to.
Alright, so this is how I like my Brussels sprouts. I like leaving a couple of the leaves to get nice and crispy. But yeah, we actually will make like a hash of all the things that you'll see here. Throughout the video, we do cut up carrots, some of this, sometimes some sweet potatoes, and then we'll put like eggs on top of it, and it's really good. And it was, we learned to eat like that when we were doing the E2M program, which we are starting again in the middle of March. So I love butternut squash, especially like butternut squash mac and cheese, but lately we've just been trying to do a little less dairy, so we don't go for this like mac and cheese. I used to put so much milk and so much cheese in it, but we do like it just roasted with, whatever protein we're having, and it's delicious in soups, which is what I'll be using it for this week.
Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah. Even though I'm the one that broke us apart, yeah. Now I'm seeing her, watching you, never felt so lonely.
So celery is another one of those things that the kids eat like as a snack, and Chris and I do too. It just helps us not eat other stuff. So I'll either, if I'm wanting something sweet, I'll have it with some peanut butter, or if I'm wanting, something a little bit more savory, I will eat this with red pepper hummus, and actually Evie really likes that as well. The rest of the celery I'm cutting up small because I'm going to be using it in multiple soups this week. It's just an easy like added ingredient that the kids really like. Next I'm doing carrots. I am cutting these up small for that hash that I told you about, and then I'm also going to be cutting some bigger because the kids wanted chicken noodle soup, so I will just like show you how I make that as well, even though you've seen it in a lot of my videos, because it's another one of those staples in our house. I've been really wanting to do, I think they're called like super cubes or something like that, where you can freeze soup, because like the second my kids like feel anything but perfect, they want chicken noodle soup, which I'm fine with because there's tons of nutrients in it, and I try to use a little bit of bone broth, which is really healthy. But I'm just afraid to freeze it because we use gluten-free noodles and they don't hold up very well. If anybody's ever like froze soup or like use those cubes, let me know in the comments below, because it would be nice, because I feel like I always wind up throwing out soup because I make so much of it and then it doesn't all get eaten in that amount of time. But I would love to freeze some soup. The only time I really cut onion in advance is if I know I'm going to be using it that evening. This I'm just cutting for this soup, but if you have a good way to keep onion nice and fresh, let me know, because I feel like it kind of loses its like flavor when you have it like sitting in the fridge. So this is just for tonight's soup.
When I'm hurting, you always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark.
So we're gonna get started on our soup here. I just warm up a little bit of olive oil, and then I add in my onions and some salt, and I'll let them cook for a little while till they're a little bit more translucent, and then I'll add my other vegetables as well. I wanted to show you the spoon that my neighbor made me. How amazing is that? Like, he literally made me a spoon in his garage. I thought that was the nicest thing ever.
Come back to you, you move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high, you're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one.
So I also let my carrots cook for a little bit and then add in my celery. I'm adding in some bone broth as well as some regular chicken broth. I would just use whatever I have. I try to keep both stock though, because we use it in a lot of recipes. And then I just threw some chicken thighs in the air fryer with some salt and pepper. And now I'm adding in my noodles and gonna let everything just simmer until the noodles are cooked. And then I'm gonna add some thyme, garlic, salt and pepper. What other spices do you use in your soups? I'd love to know. I always wonder what people use in their soups, because I feel like I just use like the simple things. But Everly loves this. She also had it for lunch the following day, but this is one of her favorite meals ever. I just feel like it's very baby friendly because everything is nice and soft and delicious. So yeah, if you ever want to come clubbing with me and cut vegetables, make sure you subscribe.
So thank you all so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed that video and it gave you some meal ideas, or just some inspiration to do some ingredient prep. It really does make life easier whether you're a mom or not. I find that if we prep a lot of our stuff in advance, we actually use our groceries and eat much healthier than we normally would, because every mom loves a good Chick-fil-A drive-thru, at least I do. Also, if you could do me a favor and just let me know in the comments below what kind of content you want to see for March. I'm planning it all out. We do have a get it all done planned. I'm going back to finish that house. We're going to do the kitchen next. I'm just waiting. They're going through like a little sick bug right now. I want to make sure they're recovered before I go back. And then we also have a spring clean and decorate. And of course, we're going to do like a whole spring meal prep. So besides that, let me know what other videos you want to see. And thank you all for being here. I will see you on Tuesday.